Hello everyone. So now we are on to our lecture number 10, question number 20. Okay, question number 20 of the same. Look at question 20 of internal reconstruction. We are into the following are the liabilities and assets of Not So Well Limited as on 31st March 2019. 1 lakh equity shares of 10 each fully paid up 10 lakhs. Okay, old face value is 10 rupees and 1 lakh shares are already mentioned. 80,000 7% preference shares of 10 each fully paid up 8 lakhs. Here also quantity of shares 80,000 and face value 10 is already mentioned. 10% debentures of rupees 100 each 4 lakhs. Here quantity is not mentioned. So 4 lakhs divided by 100. 40,000 debentures would be there. Okay, I repeat it. 4 lakhs divided by 100. 40,000 debentures will be there. Outstanding interest on debentures 40,000. Sundry creditors 3,10,000 and total 25,50,000. In assets we have goodwill, patents, land and building, plant and machinery, furniture, investment, stock, debtors, cash and bank. And profit and loss on asset side means it's a debit balance. That is, it is an accumulated loss. Now, preference dividend is in arrears. Make the correction, not affairs. It is in arrears for past 4 years. This is a contingent liability. Regarding that we have studied, if the contingent liability is paid, then only the entry will be passed. If it is sacrificed, then no entry. The following scheme of reconstruction has been duly sanctioned by the concerned. Since the new company's name is not given, then this reconstruction indicates it is internal reconstruction. Now at the end, main question is not mentioned, so all of you write down the main question. Prepare capital reduction account and pass necessary journal entries. Okay, balance sheet are not to be done in this question. So prepare capital reduction account and pass necessary journal entries. Only journal and ledger account are to be done in this question. So what all of you can do is, as we have discussed earlier also, in internal reconstruction we don't read the question in advance. We will read the adjustments and pass the entry. So all of you make around 2 pages format of journal because it has many adjustments. So make 2 pages format of journal and around 10 to 12 lines format of capital reduction account. Pause the video and all of you make the formats. Yes, I hope everyone would have done the format now. Look at the first adjustment, be attentive. The paid up value, clearly given the paid up value of preference shares and equity shares. Okay, first they have mentioned preference shares, then they have mentioned equity shares. The paid up value of preference shares and equity shares was to be reduced by 25%. 25% for preference shares. Okay, and 75% we have to reduce respectively for equity shares. That means paid up value is only to be decreased. It's clearly given the face value will remain unchanged. So straight away we will transfer the amount to capital reduction. All of you can see here, equity shares face value is 10 rupees and in equity shares 75% is sacrificed. So 10 into 75%, rupees 7.5 will be transferred to capital reduction. And preference shares, all of you can see, again the face value is 10 rupees. But in case of preference shares, only 25% is sacrificed. So rupees 2.5 will be transferred to capital reduction. We can pass combined entry. Face value is not to be changed. So straight away the amount will be transferred to capital reduction. Means the entry will be equity share capital account debit. I repeat, no old face value to be shown in bracket because face value is not changed. Directly equity share capital account debit. Now what amount are equity shares sacrificing as we discussed? 7.5. And what are the number of equity shares? 1 lakh. So 1 lakh into 7.5, that is 7.5 lakh, 7,50,000. Now same way, which preference shares do we have? 7% preference shares we have. So 7% preference share capital account debit. Okay, 7% preference share capital account debit. Now preference shares are sacrificing 25%. All of you can see here 2.5 rupees, and there are 80,000 preference shares. So 80,000 into 2.5, that is 2 lakh rupees they are sacrificing. Okay, 80,000 into 2.5, 2 lakhs. To capital reduction account, directly with the total amount of 9,50,000. Okay, 7,50,000 plus 2 lakhs, 9,50,000 being rupees 7.5 and rupees 2.5 per share reduced for equity and preference shares. Okay, being rupees 7.5 and rupees 2.5 reduced per share for equity and preference shares. Now, to capital reduction account means in capital reduction account we will write on credit side both the opposite accounts. By equity share capital account 7,50,000 and by 7% preference share capital account 2 lakhs. Okay, by equity share capital account 7,50,000 and by 7% preference share capital account 2 lakhs. Now look at the second adjustment. The 10% debentures. Okay, these are 10% right now. The rate of interest we are paying is 10%. Now they say the 10% debentures shall be converted into 12% debentures of rupees 80 each. That is the new face value. Here the face value is being changed. Okay, you all can see in the balance sheet, old face value is 100, and from 100 rupees, the new face value we are decreasing to 80, and even rate of interest from 10% we are increasing to 12%. And the debenture holders also agreed to make it waive. W-A-I-V-E. Waive interest means sacrifice the interest which will be transferred to capital reduction. Entire interest will be transferred to capital reduction. And in case of debentures, from 100 they are decreased to 80. So 20 rupees will be transferred to capital reduction. Okay. In case of debentures also 20 rupees will be transferred to capital reduction. So entry will be, we can pass combined entry for debentures and outstanding interest. Old rate is 10%. So 10% debentures with old face value rupees 100 account debit. Now old face value 100, so amount will be 40,000 into 100 for 4,000, sorry, not 40,000. 4 lakhs divided by 100, there are 4,000 debentures. Okay, so 4,000 into 100, 4 lakhs. Then 2. Okay, outstanding interest is also sacrificed. Combined entry we will pass. So outstanding interest of 40,000 also we will close and debit. Okay, outstanding interest on debentures account debit, outstanding interest on debentures account debit 40,000. Okay, outstanding interest on debentures account debit 40,000. Now 10% are converted into 12% and face value is 80. So to 12% debentures, okay, from 10% they now become 12% debentures, and in bracket the new face value is rupees 80 account. So amount now will become the same, 4,000 debentures into 80. The amount will become 3,20,000. And then to capital reduction account difference amount. Okay, to capital reduction account with the difference amount 4,40,000 minus 3,20,000, 1,20,000. How come 1,20,000? 40,000 of interest is sacrificed plus 20 rupees into 4,000, 80,000 of debentures face value is sacrificed. I repeat, 40,000 of interest is sacrificed plus 100 minus 80, 20 into 4,000, 80,000 of debentures is sacrificed, that is transferred to capital reduction. Okay. Being we have passed combined entry. You can pass two separate entries also. You can pass the entry 10% debentures, 100 account debit, 12% debentures, 80 to capital reduction with the amount of 80,000 what they sacrifice, and outstanding interest to capital reduction 40,000. Two separate entries can also be passed. Being 10% debentures of rupees 100 each converted into 12% debentures of rupees 80 each and sacrificed interest and sacrificed interest. Now to capital reduction, so capital reduction account will write on credit side by 10% debentures. Now debentures what they are sacrificing is 80,000 rupees, as I said to you, 4,000 into 20 rupees, 80,000, and by outstanding interest on debentures. Outstanding interest they are sacrificing 40,000. Okay, by outstanding interest on debentures account 40,000. I hope everyone is clear with this. 80,000 they are sacrificing of debentures, so by debentures account, and 40,000 they are sacrificing of interest, so by outstanding interest account. Now third entry, third adjustment, look at it. The sundry creditors agreed to waive, this printing mistake is there everywhere, make the correction. Waive means sacrifice 40% of their claims. Let us do it here. We have been doing it earlier also. Out of 3,10,000, 40% they sacrifice. That will be transferred to capital reduction account. What amount? 3,10,000 into 40%, 1,24,000. Yes. So 1,24,000 we transfer to capital reduction. Now, and to accept equity shares of rupees 10 each for 60% of their renewed claim in part settlement. Means, what is the renewed claim? 3,10,000 minus 1,24,000. What is the renewed claim? If 40% they sacrifice and transfer to capital reduction account, then 3,10,000 minus 1,24,000, that is 1,86,000. Okay, 183, 36, 310. Yeah, 1,86,000 is the renewed claim. 3,10,000 minus 1,24,000. Now this renewed claim 1,86,000, here also 60% amount they accept in the form of equity shares. Means part settlement is done. Out of this 60% amount, 1,86,000 into 60%. So 1,60%, 60,000, 80,000, 60%, 48. So 1,08,000 plus 3, 1,11,600. Doing calculator everyone. 1,86,000 into 60%, you must get 1,11,600. This we are giving in the form of equity shares of rupees 10 each. Means how many equity shares would be given for that? 1,11,600 divided by 10. 11,160 equity shares will be issued for the same. Okay. And remaining 40% will continue to appear in the balance sheet. Okay. It's part settlement only. As you all can see here, it is clearly mentioned that it is part settlement. Full settlement is not done. Whatever is the renewed claim, out of that only 60% we are paying in part settlement. What is the renewed claim? 3,10,000 minus 1,24,000, 40% they sacrifice. Renewed claim is 1,86,000. Out of that also 60% only we are giving them in the form of equity shares. So 1,86,000 into 60%, 1,11,600 we are giving in the form of equity shares of 10 each. That means 11,160 equity shares, and remaining 40% will continue to appear in the balance sheet. Look at the adjustment once again, and still not clear, then pause, rewind and listen to it once again. The sundry creditors agreed to waive. Waive means sacrifice 40% of their claims. Creditors are 3,10,000, 40% they sacrifice. So 1,24,000 will be transferred to capital reduction. And to accept equity shares of 10 each, but for 60% of their renewed claim in part settlement. What is the renewed claim? 3,10,000 minus 124, 1,86,000. For 60% of renewed claim, 1,86,000, 60%, 1,11,600, they accept equity shares of rupees 10 each. Remaining 40% will continue to appear in the balance sheet, remaining amount. Okay, that means 186 minus 111,600, 74,400 will come in balance sheet on liabilities side. Journal entry we have to pass only with this 1,24,000, journal entry with 124 and 111,600. So let's pass the entry. Creditors account debit. Okay, creditors are the receiver, debit the receiver, creditors account debit, or you can say to close creditors account we reverse and debit that. 2. Capital reduction account. Now 40% of their claim they straight away sacrifice, which we transfer to capital reduction account, as we have calculated above 1,24,000. All of you must have also written that. And 2. Equity share capital account. Okay, remaining claims 60% we pay in the form of equity shares, which comes to 1,11,600. So 1 plus 1, 2,35,600. Settlement right now is done with only 2,35,600. Remaining amount will continue to appear in balance sheet. Being creditors settled in part. Being creditors settled in part. Okay, full settlement is not done. 2. Capital reduction means in capital reduction account we will write on credit side by creditors account what they sacrifice, 1,24,000. Okay, whatever they have sacrificed, 1,24,000. I hope everyone is clear with it. If not, then rewind and listen to it once again. Now look at the 4th adjustment. The investments are sold. Okay, they are sold off for rupees 1 lakh. Let's do it one by one. What are the investments? 80,000. Sold for 1 lakh means 20,000 of profit will be transferred to capital reduction. Okay, increase in the value of investment, 20,000 of profit will be transferred to capital reduction. So we are selling it. So cash and bank account debit. Cash comes in, debit what comes in, we are selling it. So cash and bank account debit 1 lakh investments of 80,000 goes out, credit what goes out. So to investments account, I repeat, investments go out, credit what goes out. To investments account 80,000 and profit of 20,000 will be transferred to capital reduction account. So to capital reduction account 20,000 being investments sold. Okay, being investments sold. Now to capital reduction account means capital reduction will write on credit side, but don't write opposite account by cash and bank account. You all will mention the reason of this is by investments. What we have passed is a combined entry. Okay, ledger and posting is always done from single entries. There would be two single entries. Cash and bank to investment 1 lakh. Investments to capital reduction with profit of 20,000. So investments to capital reduction means capital reduction credit side opposite account by investments account. Don't write by cash and bank. There's a combined entry. Two single entries would be cash and bank to investment 1 lakh and then investments to capital reduction 20,000. Fifth, same adjustment is to be continued further. Assets are revalued as follows. Land and building 5 lakhs and in balance sheet land and building is 4 lakhs. So here also 1 lakh of increase will be transferred to capital reduction. Okay, the value is increasing by 1 lakh, that will be transferred to capital reduction. So entry number 5. Land and building account debit 1 lakh. Okay, land and building account debit 1 lakh to capital reduction account 1 lakh. Okay, I repeat, 1 lakh is the increase in the value of land and building. So land and building account debit to capital reduction being increase in the value of land and building, being increase in the value of land and building. Now to capital reduction account means in capital reduction account on credit side by land and building account 1 lakh. Okay, by land and building account 1 lakh, opposite account. This adjustment is done. Next, furniture. Okay, it's remaining. Furniture 90,000. Now furniture is 1 lakh. 90,000 means we have to write off 10,000. For writing off, we'll pass combined entry for all the assets. Let's see others also. Plant and machinery is 4,50,000 and in balance sheet it is 5 lakhs. So against 5 lakhs, 4,50,000 means we have to write off 50,000. So this also we can combine with furniture. Stock is 1,65,000 and in balance sheet stock is 1,80,000. Against 1,80,000, 165 means we have to write off 15,000. This also we can combine. And debtors are 1,50,000 and in balance sheet they are 1,60,000. Means against 160, 150, so we have to write off 10,000. So these all we can combine into one entry. Capital reduction account debit to furniture 10,000, to plant and machinery 50,000, to stock 15,000 and to debtors 10,000. So write down for writing off the assets. Capital reduction we are utilizing, so we will reverse and debit. Capital reduction account debit. Okay, and one by one all the assets. To first is furniture account 10,000. Okay, written off amount to furniture account 10,000. Then to plant and machinery account 50,000. This is done. Now to plant and machinery account 50,000. Okay, to plant and machinery account 50,000. Then third asset is stock. Stock we have to write off 15,000. So to stock 15,000, to stock account 15,000. And last is debtors 10,000. Okay, for debtors we have to write off 10,000. So to debtors account 10,000. Now total 10, 60, 70, 80, 85,000. Capital reduction account you will debit with 85,000, 10, 60, 70, 80, 85,000. Being assets written off. Okay, being assets written off. Now capital reduction account debit. So in capital reduction account we will show on debit side all the opposite accounts. To furniture account 10,000. Okay, to furniture account 10,000. To plant and machinery account 50,000. To plant and machinery account 50,000. To stock account 15,000. And to debtors account 10,000. Okay, capital reduction account debit. So debit side all the opposite accounts. Next, the preference dividend for 2 years was to be paid in cash. For that entry will come. 2 entries will come, and the remaining amount to be cancelled. For that there will be no entry. Whatever amount we pay only for that entry will come in cash. That is for 2 years. Total preference dividend is in arrears for 4 years. Out of that 2 years we have paid, for that entry will come, and 2 years which we sacrifice, for that there will be no entry. Okay, what will be 2 years amount? 8 lakhs into 7%, 56,000, into 2 years 1,12,000. We are paying in cash, so 2 entries will come for that. Capital reduction account debit. First we will create the liability. So capital reduction account debit to preference dividend account. First we create the liability to preference dividend account. As we discussed, the amount will be 8 lakhs preference share capital into 7%, 56,000 into 2 years, 1,12,000. Okay, amount. Okay, if there is any other contingent liability, we can combine with this entry. Even next one, see that there was a remaining claim. Sorry, there was a claim against the company not provided to the extent of rupees 15,000, but this was settled for 5,000. So we have to pass the entries only with 5,000. Let us combine this. Same entry is there for claim also, capital reduction to claim. So we'll combine it here to claim account, but only with the amount settled, that is 5,000. 15,000 has no relevance because finally it is settled for 5,000. So we have to create the liability for only 5,000. It is a contingent liability. Okay, so contingent liability was not appearing in the book so far. Now when we settle it for 5,000, we have to create the liability in our books for only 5,000. So fifth and sixth adjustment, we are combining it. We are combining it into one entry. Okay. Capital reduction account debit to preference dividend 8 lakhs into 7% into 2 years 1,12,000 to claim 5,000, total 1,17,000. Being provision made. Right now we have just made a provision. We have created the liability. Being provision made for preference dividend and claim. Or you can say being liability created for preference dividend and claim. Now capital reduction account debit. So in capital reduction account we will write on debit side both the opposite accounts. To preference dividend account 1,12,000 and to claim account 5,000. Okay, and second entry will be for its payment. So for payment, the entry will be preference dividend account debit. You will reverse and debit to close it. So preference dividend account debit 1,12,000. Claim account debit 5,000. Okay, claim account debit 5,000. And for the payment, cash goes out, credit what goes out. So cash and bank account 1,17,000. Being preference dividend and claim paid. Being preference dividend and claim paid. Okay. No effect in capital reduction. Capital reduction is seventh entry's effect that we have already given on the debit side. Next, last adjustment. Patents, trademarks, and other fictitious assets. Other fictitious assets means that P&L accounts debit balance. Okay, including goodwill, patents, trademarks, that is 80,000, goodwill, that is 1 lakh, and other fictitious assets means this P&L account, that is 9,30,000. Okay, patents, trademarks, and other fictitious assets means P&L account and including goodwill are to be written off as far as possible. As far as possible means depending on the amount remaining here. So let's see what amount is remaining and accordingly we will do it. First do the credit side total and then we will write one by one all the amounts and see what amount remains pending. 7,50,000 plus, because it's given as far as possible. Okay, so maybe if we have less amount then we'll write off less only, but generally the amounts are more and we always transfer the amount balancing surplus to capital reserve, but not always necessary. So first do the total of credit side. 7,50,000 plus 2 lakhs 950 plus 80 1030 plus 40 1070 plus 124 1194 plus 20 1214 plus 1 13 lakh 14,000. All of you do the total of credit side. Okay, now from 13 lakh 14,000, first you subtract these amounts. Do it in calculator. 13 lakh 14,000 minus 10,000 minus 50,000 minus 15,000 minus 10,000 minus 1,12,000 minus 5,000 equals to 11,12,000. Okay, 11,12,000 is still remaining. So let's keep transferring the amount now. Very first of all, 11,12,000. So what is to be written off? We'll first do the recording in ledger account, then we'll pass the entry. Goodwill we have to write off with 1 lakh. Can we write off? Yes. We have sufficient amount. So to goodwill 1 lakh. Okay, to goodwill account 1 lakh. Now from 11,12,000, if you further write off 1 lakh of goodwill, from 11,12,000, if you subtract 1 lakh of goodwill, then how much still remains? 10,12,000. Sufficient amount is there. In 10,12,000, can we write off patents and trademark 80,000? Yes. So write down to patents and trademarks 80,000. Okay, to patents and trademarks 80,000. In calculators, all of you must be doing this. To patents and trademarks 80,000. Now subtract 80,000 further in the calculator. Okay, you already have 10,12,000. Now from that 10,12,000, do minus 80,000. So still you are left out with what amount? 9,32,000. Now what is the third amount to be written off? P&L account 9,30,000. That can also be written off because 932 is there. So to profit and loss account 9,30,000. Now from 9,32,000, if you subtract 9,30,000, then 2,000 of surplus remaining will be transferred to capital reserve account, in bracket balancing figure. I hope everyone is clear with this. Okay. So this calculations, all of you must be doing it in calculator. First, credit side total 13,14,000. From that you subtract all these amounts, 10, 50, 15, 10, 1,12,000 up till 5,000. 11,12,000 remains. Then we have to write off as per the last adjustment these three amounts: goodwill, patents and trademarks, and P&L. As far as possible means we have to see if balance is there or not to write it off, but balance sufficient remains. And finally 2,000 also goes to capital reserve. So now the journal entry can be passed. Capital reduction account debit. Okay, capital reduction account debit. To write off, capital reduction account will be debited. To goodwill account 1 lakh. From the ledger and posting, now we are doing the journal entry. To goodwill account 1 lakh. To patents and trademarks account 80,000. Okay, to patents and trademarks account 80,000. To profit and loss account 9,30,000. Profit and loss account is 9,30,000. Okay, in the balance sheet. You all can see here, P&L account is 9,30,000 and 2,000 surplus remains. So to profit and loss account 9,30,000. And to capital reserve account remaining 2,000 surplus. To capital reserve account 2,000. Now 9, 10, 10, 80, 11, 10. 11,12,000 is the total amount what is utilized. And we have seen that balance was 11,12,000 remaining. Okay. Being intangible and fictitious assets written off, or simply being assets written off. Okay. Now total of journal will be required just for the formality. So all of you can do it in the calculator. 9,50,000 plus 440, so 13,90,000. 1390 plus 2, 35,600. 1490, 1590, 1625, 600, 1725, 600, 1825, 600, 19 lakh 10,600, 20 lakh 27,600, 21 lakh 44,600, 32 lakh 56,600. Just verify it and calculate. It may be wrong. I've just done it orally. Whatever total comes, all of you must be writing it. Okay. Whatever is the total of journal, you all must be writing that. So here balance sheet is not asked and a lot of practice is being done now. You all must be getting a lot of confidence with this chapter. Okay. Next, one more question we'll take up in the next lecture. So till then, every one of you take care. Bye-bye. See you in the next lecture.